Yo, what up, Toshi here. We're gonna be pulling for the new character on this new account I made, like literally today. I was waiting a very long time for this update to finally finish. For some reason, it's 13 gigabytes. I would have never imagined that Stella Sora had a 13 gigabyte update for the game. I was like, okay, this is nearly the size of a Honkai Star update. Why is this a update for Stella Sora? Why does it take up this much space on PC, right? Because on mobile, it was like less than half of that. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. Took like an hour to download on my PC because my PC is very slow when it comes to downloading things. So this video is a little bit later than I would had hoped for it to have been uploaded. But anyways, beside the point here, that's before I made a new account on this account. I was looking to build the Fire team because this is the only team I actually have on my other, well, the Terra too. But this is one of the only teams on my other account that I have not built yet, and I did not plan to roll for the new character on my other accounts, right? Fuyuka. I didn't plan on rolling for her, so I thought about making just a new account and rolling for her on that account. And yeah, fast forward, this account has a lot of pools. In fact, they give you so many pools in the beginning of the game, just like literally for hitting level 4, level 6, whatever, to an hour of like gameplay, right? Of like creating your account. You get so many rewards. It's actually insane. This account has a lot of pools. I'll show in just a moment. We can do like a quick tryout of the Trekker here. I've already tried her out on my other account. The animations, like I said, are pretty cool. Her basic attack is a little bit sluggish, it feels like, though. It feels a little slow. Also, I did see and hear that they changed the animation of the ultimate for global as well, right? So, yeah. I said in the previous video, I was like, who knows if they're going to change it for global? Like, it wouldn't surprise me if they did. And the only reason I said that is because, like, for instance, for them to have to make two separate servers and do like a version of the character on a step, like to separate the servers, right? To do a different version of the character and release an update to different servers would just be more money. And well, let's get this right. Companies are greedy. They're cheap. They don't like having to spend more money than they feel like they have to. So yeah, that's the reason why they ended up changing it for global as well, because it's just cheaper for them to do it, right? So, let this be a lesson for anything in the future. If it changes for one region, it's probably going to change for our region as well, right? Goes without saying. I mean, I knew this would happen because, again, companies are cheap, right? You can see she doesn't even do it anymore. You don't even see the hand gesture anymore. I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me. Do my camera? I'm trying to figure out the best angle for this camera because I keep moving it back and forth. I think this angle is the best angle, right? I think this is the best angle by far. Camera might need to be a little bit higher up though. All right, dude, I feel like the angle is bad. I feel like the angle is really bad. Good luck to those of you that do decide to pull for this character. I saw this fan art of her, and I was like, there's no way that this fan art just looks 10 times better than the game version of this character. Holy cow. Dude, every time I mute this game, for some reason this game does not end up being unmuted on my freaking PC. No matter how many times I mute it. Dude, what the freak? And it blasts my eardrums every time I open the app. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. That's so annoying. We didn't get anything for this 10 pool. Dude, every single time I open up the app for the first time of the day, it blows. Well, no, it's not even the first time. Every time I open it up, it blows out my eardrums, dude. Okay, 20 pools, nothing. Nothing at all. We got 3 4-stars. Again, I'm just looking to pull the character to try her out in this account. Do I plan on keeping this count? Probably not. Dude, we got nothing 30 pulls in. This is looking pretty brutal. This is, oh my, 40 pulls in and nothing. Holy cow, dude. Who was that one person that said the rates in this game are good, right? So you'll get stuff early. Dude, this is looking like my Wuthering Waves pools. Holy moly. Okay, here we go. We got a rainbow. Now we have to hope we can win the rate up, right? So there's a 50% chance it's going to be a different character. Great. Apparently it's not 50-50, but it is 50-50, right? Because it is half of the rate of getting the character. So yeah, I would hope for it to be Fuyuka. Nizuna. Okay, great. Where's the good news? Like I said, they give you a ton of pools in the beginning of the game, so I could probably just reroll and make or just go in one of my other guest accounts and pull in that one. Actually, I do have a few guest accounts I already have like through the tutorial. So I can probably just go in those accounts, and I think that's the plan, man. These pools are horrible. Holy cow, these pools are horrible. This is like the typical experience. I'm not looking forward to pulling Fire Ends in the future. That's going to suck. Maybe I can get her with this last 10 pull. If I do, then I'm not going to bother going on a different account. Because I do not feel like doing that. I just literally want to test the character out. So if we can get her in this one, that'd be very nice. How many pulls did we end up doing? We ended up doing 80 pulls with nothing to show for it. Well, 90 now, nothing to show for it. Yikes. Hopefully your pulls go better than the pulls on this account, because holy cow. If this is you, then I feel really, really bad. Genuinely. Thank goodness it's not my main account, otherwise I would crash out. Also, I don't know if there's an animation for when you get a there's probably one at the end here. Nothing. Okay, yeah, let's just switch accounts. I have so many guest accounts. We'll just hop onto the next one. And I ended up not finding any accounts that had a lot of 4 stars. So I just said, screw it. I'm just going to, not do this because it was very tedious. Nothing for the first time pull. It's fine. Skip through all of this. Second one, nothing. Wow. I mean, 30 pulls, nothing. This is bad. I'm not going on my main account and pull 40 pulls in. Nothing. I mean, I still think the reroll experience is better. Wow. Should I be surprised though? I mean, I am surprised, but should I not be surprised? Yeah, maybe the rates are just lower than I really thought they actually were. Because holy cow, 60 pulls and no 5-star, man. Okay, well, I have a few more guest accounts. I have to give props to my other account than my main, because that was, it's very lucky now that I'm seeing it, because I have no chance of getting anything on these other accounts. Now I'm feeling the actual low rates in this game. 3rd time's the charm. This account will be the one to get Fuyuka, and then I can actually end the recording session. First 10 pull, nothing. I mean, we've done accumulatively over 120 pulls and no Fuyuka. Dude, okay, my main must have been dummy lucky. Is this this has to not be average luck. This has to be trash luck. I'm like spitting everywhere. I see it flying out my mouth as I say any word with a freaking S in it. Holy cow, dude. Okay. Nazuna again. Dude, I just want to get Fuyuka so I can play with her with Chixia, man. Please. If it comes down to me having to pull her on my main account, I'm just not going to make the video, dude. That's how I feel. I'm just not going to make the video. Here we go. Nothing. Wow. Am I surprised? Not surprised. What's up, Tilia? I'm not surprised. 20 pulls in, nothing again. There's no fake outs in this game, which isn't a good thing or a bad thing. I don't really care. 30 pulls in and nothing still. Dude, we've done almost 200 pulls accumulatively and no Fuyuka. At least we would have gotten one by now on some account, right? At least one. None of these accounts have hit Fuyuka. Dude, there's no way. I guess it's gonna end there because, like I said, I'm not pulling her in a main account. So yeah, thank you for watching, and have a nice rest of your day, I guess. Yeah, very disappointing. I was at least expecting to get her on one of the guest accounts. That was like 4 or 5 guest accounts with like a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 guest accounts. Yeah, with a bunch of pools on it. I didn't get on a single one. So am I surprised? A little bit, because I felt like I would at least gotten one. We lost 50-50 twice, right? Ended up getting Nazuna both times, which is weird. Why Nazuna out of all characters? I don't freaking know. But I've already done everything in the event on my main account. I was doing this while I was waiting for the update to hit my PC. I have like 110 pulls on this account, so I could literally spark her if I wanted to. I just don't want to go for this character, man. I don't want to, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. That's it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully your pools go way better than the pools on the various guest accounts I've made in today's video. And have a nice rest of your day. Bye-bye.